You know that heavy, sinking feeling in your chest when you stare at a task you've been putting off? You likely tell yourself you're just being lazy, but procrastination is an emotion problem. Your brain senses discomfort in the work and triggers a biological threat response to protect you from it. To bypass that threat detection, we can use an AI chatbot to lower the threshold for entry. This three-step system reduces the mental load required to start, ensuring that even a small amount of focus is enough to pull you into the work. You only need two things to set this up right now: a fresh AI chat window and the single project you have been avoiding the most. By offloading the burden of building momentum to an external system, you neutralize the initial friction. The AI handles the logistics of the first move, so you can focus entirely on the execution. Step 1 is the micro start. When a project looks too big, your nervous system panics. You need to fracture that project until the initial action is so small it doesn't trigger any internal resistance. Tell the AI what task you are avoiding, then give it this exact instruction. What is the smallest possible first step? Your only job is to execute whatever tiny task it returns. Maybe it's opening a blank document or titling a single slide. You commit to doing only that. Cautionary: a common mistake here is trying to keep going and tackle the whole project once you've started. Avoid that temptation. Stop immediately after completing that one tiny instruction. By deliberately pausing, you prove to your nervous system that the task is safe, which deactivates the panic that kept you paralyzed. Once you are physically inside the work, the scale of the project begins to look manageable. Starting an artificially small action alters your perception of the entire task. Now that you have initiated the task, the challenge shifts to maintaining that focus without drifting away. We solve this with body doubling. This is a feedback loop where an external partner keeps you anchored to your goal. Go back to your chat window and command the AI to expect a mandatory progress update from you every 25 minutes. Reporting back to an external entity eliminates the feeling of working in a void. It creates a structured environment where your progress is acknowledged, reducing the anxiety of isolation. Keep the chat window visible on your screen. If you hide the interface, the psychological effect of the accountability partner disappears. It needs to stay in your peripheral vision to remain effective. The mere anticipation of that upcoming check-in anchors your attention to the present moment, preventing your focus from drifting. Even with these systems running, emotional dread will return. In the middle of the project, you will likely hit a wall of exhaustion or a desire to quit. When this happens, execute the resistance reframe. Go to your AI window and directly describe the physical sensations of your avoidance, the fatigue or the heavy drag in your chest. Ask for 3 real reasons why pushing through right now is worth it. Add this specific parameter: no fake motivation, honest reasons only. Generic cheerleading often feels dismissive when you're stressed. Cold, personalized logic works by mapping out the direct relationship between your current avoidance and your future stress levels. The AI can translate abstract dread into a tangible consequence, reminding you that quitting now guarantees this project will hang over your head and ruin your entire weekend. Reading these logical outputs functions as a cognitive circuit breaker. It interrupts the emotional panic drive and arrests the impulse to retreat. This reframe pulls your brain out of its fear center and puts it back into a rational execution state. It is the emergency brake for your focus. Look at your screen. You have finished the hardest part, the initial step. You have an accountability loop running right now to keep you on track. Save this video as a contingency plan. Deploy these 3 steps sequentially the next time you feel that heavy drag of resistance. While procrastination is a persistent biological habit, you now have a repeatable sequence to dismantle it. Tell me in the comments what major habit challenge you are targeting next, and subscribe so we can build the systems to solve it.